Do you like it? Yes, I think it's very good. This is the GUD Rolltop bicycle backpack. Let's get into it. What's up, guys? Back with another video about bags because we care. Because I care. This backpack is killer. I'm gonna show you all about it. It's from a company in Ukraine named GUD, G-U-D. You notice how there's not a lot of pesky branding anywhere on here? Like none at all, except for one tasteful little thing in here, because these guys got a little bit more soul than maybe what you're used to in some bag manufacturers. It's a roll top made for cycling. It's a daily carry backpack. So as such, I wanna judge it by 3 criteria, okay? Number 1, does it fit all your stuff? Number 2, is it durable? And then number 3, what's it like to use? So does this GUD cycling bag, roll top bicycle backpack, fit all your stuff? Yes, okay, because the thing about roll top bags is they got tons of space. There's such like a dad with daughters joke. And I'm having a daughter in like weeks. It's happening. I'm becoming a dad with daughters. Anyways, the point being, it's huge in here. Now I'm actually gonna do something a little bit. We're gonna go down into the cadaver and see exactly what it's like inside. All right, as you can see, you've got the laptop thing right there. Focus on the bag, not my finger. And then you've got like kind of, they're useful, like document sort of things. One smaller, one bigger, and then these two little guys on the sides, and then a mesh pocket right here with a zipper on it. Okay, getting my laptop in and out of this thing is quite simple. And you should know there's also a side compartment right here, which I'll show you on the other camera. Here's that side. This is just a zipper that gets you into this thing. I'll be honest, I haven't used it once. Like I thought, I have another bag where it has something like this, and I don't use it because unless you're getting into one of those tiny little pockets, you can't get it like, or you're getting something that's just thrown into the bottom of the bag. It hasn't been that useful for me. So, as you've seen on the inside of the bag, it goes real deep. You got your laptop, you got a handful of document things, little kind of like not that useful, maybe just for paper in the document thing. I don't think that they're very useful because whatever you put in there is probably gonna fall out unless it's like maybe you put them, if it's big enough and it just barely fits. Then you've got the zipper mesh pocket inside. Listen, this is one of the, you know what, I'll save that. I'll save that for what's this bag like to use. What I'm answering is, does this fit all your stuff? Yeah, you could fit a ton, and then you could just clasp it up here so you see tons of stuff in there. Then, a couple other awesome features. This like mesh mole sort of thing, chicken mole, it's killer. I just put, I throw a jacket, watch. I got like a puffy jacket that I just want to bring just in case. Like I don't even have to put it in the bag. I can just shove it right in here and clamp these things down. I did this a bunch. It's super useful. The bag they sent me also comes with like a little, like a cell phone pouch, which I put my cool guys in there. Hey, what's your name? So this mesh thing's badass. I actually surprisingly like that a lot. It's just because whatever you have with you, big old jacket, sweater, whatever, you can fit it right inside. Now, a couple more things I want to show you on this bag that I actually think bring a nice little touch to it. Number 1, on the back side here, there is a secret pocket for your pen. I just carry one pen right now. You've got a secret little, this honestly made this bag so much more usable. It's almost like this by itself made this bag go from like it's a sack to, oh yeah, cool. So something that I need to grab right there, my pen and my headphones, maybe like a snack bar or something, I don't have to open up this thing to get into it, right? Another pocket that they have here is this guy. On the back, one little bummer is you do have to pull the straps to do this, but ultimately it's nice because it gives you another padded spot to put your laptop or an iPad Pro. That's what I got in here, an iPad Pro. Okay, so I loved putting my iPad Pro right in there. Fits right in when I'm in the airport or on the plane itself. I can just grab it without having to open up the roll top and get into the bag. So, can this thing fit your stuff? It has minimal organization, but I feel like it's just enough. But the main effect here is, yes, you can fit so much crap in this. Okay, now, is it durable? By the way, here's how the little top thing works. If you've never seen a roll top bag, you roll it down and then you clip it, right? This gives you extensibility. So you can roll it 3 times or just once and get everything in there. Also, it's waterproof-ish. Will this thing last? Speaking of the waterproofness, durability-ish stuff, this fabric, okay, it's very utilitarian. You can tell by the look of the bag, it has a technical look. This, cottony, nylon-y something, it's stiff, but it's nice. It doesn't have a soft, dense feel the way that maybe a more expensive fabric might have, but it doesn't leave me thinking that it's going to, I don't know, stop working for me at some point, that it's gonna break or rip. It honestly, it feels like the kind of fabric that if you left it out in the sun for a summer straight, every day, baking heat on it, yeah, you'd see a bunch of wear and tear, maybe more than other fabrics. But it also feels nice and thick. So I'm saying I like the fabric. I like the fabric. Other things about the durability, we go straight to the straps, okay? These straps are solid. I like the way that they're sewn in here. I like the materials of them. You've got this like technical sort of, you could put accessories, just like a bunch of accessories. You're an accessory guy? Like, look, they got these things, just accessorize. Being like a really tough guy. Hey man, do you have some cool shit I can accessorize with? I like to make sure that I bring a lot of accessories. It's like our versions of purses and shoes. Hey man, where can I put my bullet holder? I got a space pen. You got a case for that? Our strap, the way it's reinforced, the materials of this thing, I got no problems with any of this stuff. No problems. Now, the bottom of the bag, this is not leather. This is a pleather, sort of a vinyl-looking thing. This whole bag doesn't have any leather on it, so it's vegan. It's vegan. It's vegan. I used to be vegan. I sometimes still am vegan. Just like on a weekend, I'll be like, I'm vegan. And I like that about this bag. I like that it takes an edge off the soul when you're not like, brutally massacring animals in droves just for the sake of your own thing. But, good leather, good farms, good, there's that too. It's just really hard to do, like, sustainable, conscious farming, guys. Let's think about where we're putting our dollars. So this instead is made by scientists in a laboratory somewhere in 3M, but it's nice. I don't think maybe not as durable as a serious heavy duty leather, and it won't patina quite as beautifully at all. But it's nice enough. Like it's almost like it looks cheaper than it feels. That's what I'll say. And maybe that's how some of this bag kind of is. Like the stiffness of the fabric, the dryness almost of it is kind of like, oh, I get it. But then you use it for a while and you're like, actually, there's something about this that I'm like, I really trust. Let me see if I can give you a sense of the fabric here. You can see. Hi there, little one. The strapping, this is like exactly what you'd expect it to be. Just kind of rough nylon webbing. The way that that these guys are attached, okay? How do you like this? Do you like this handheld sort of thing? Let me know. This little handle, it's just a little handle, that's all. Nothing fancy to it, just the webbing. And it's not that bad. I'm really glad they do this, might be hard to see, but you see this right here? They sew this thing together so that it's thinner in your hands. I like that. It's a nice touch. And then here's that vinyl. You can see from that stitching, it doesn't look like the strongest stitching. That's one thing that looks a little bit like sort of like cheap on the bag. One little piece of feedback. All right, so is it durable? I think yes. I think this thing has the capabilities of lasting you quite a long time if you just take decent care of it. Okay, now, the main event. What is it like to use? As I mentioned before, this roll top thing, I never liked these roll top kind of bags because, and if I need to get something, it's like, number one, unclip, unroll, then we're in, okay? I don't like that mechanism. Second of all, even though, But second of all, with bags like this, it's like my whole arm is in here and I'm looking for my house key that fell out of the mesh pocket or something like that. It's like, fuck, where is that thing? Or I'm looking for who knows what, right? I don't tend to throw like knickknacks just like down in a big sack, but I don't tend to love that. It's nice because normally what I do is I just have my laptop, I have a big notebook that I can reach really easily from here. That's all fine. The challenge is when I need to get into that mesh pocket on the inside, I don't dig it. Everything in there is just kind of shoved together, so where's my power supply gonna go from my MacBook? It's gonna go right in there with like some snacks and my dongles and some shit, right? So I gotta like get in there and I kind of have to tell by my hands what I'm grabbing. That's one piece of using this that I'm kind of like, I'm not crazy about. All right, so the roll topness of this bag, the roll topness of it is a thing that you gotta contend with. It's also a total benefit because you can shove things like non-stop in here. You could have so much space in here. Actually, the next video I do is gonna be on the Tom Bin Synapse. Got a lot of requests for this bag. Kind of similar to this, and it's like a daily carry bag, but both of these bags, so subscribe to this channel if you want to see, I put out bag reviews all the time, it's what I like to do, it's like my passion. This bag and that bag, even though this bag is just like a daily carry bag, really shines when you travel with this bag. When this is the bag you go to Europe with. When this is the bag you do 2 weeks in Canada or Mexico with, right? This thing, number one, like if you've watched any of my videos on Manal, on Tortuga, on the Air Travel Pack, all of these single bag travel bags, I love traveling with like in this modality where you just have one bag. And I keep getting smaller and smaller because it's like a skill. You get better at it. It's like literally like it's like a spiritual high to not have a lot. It just is. It feels so good. But this packing with this whole thing for like 2 weeks in Canada with my wife's family, badass, loved it. Okay, use the packing cubes, shove them down in. I can fit my laptop, I can fit my iPad Pro. I've got my headphones and pen in the secret, side pocket. I've got all the things that I need. And if it's still too packed a little bit, I can just fold it down once and clip it over. All right, so the versatility of this bag, especially when you use it as your single bag travel bag, killer. More extensible even than the Manal in some ways, right? Because if you're just throwing things into a sack, you travel a little bit different. I like that because this actually way better than the Manal or the Tortuga or any of the others. When you just need it, like you get there, you pull out your packing cubes, and now you've got a backpack, like a street backpack. That looks like a regular street backpack. Do you know what I mean? So I think this thing really shines when you want to go on a trip and you want to like take one bag and you want to see like if you could do this, because this is like super fun, super easy, very comfortable. Super fun, super easy, very comfortable, and you could fit tons of crap. Like a lot or a little, up to you. And like I mentioned before, having this little thing on the front that you can just throw shit into, awesome. Okay, so it has number one, it's big, you can fit a lot of stuff. Number two, it's big, it's like kind of like you're reaching into it, and I'm not crazy about the roll top thing, except for when you use it for like actually like I need to go on a long trip with bring a bunch of stuff, then this thing is killer. You're like, dude, done. Like, yeah, I have to roll the thing down or up when I get into it, but it's like I fit everything I need to in it. Organization, there's enough, like there's the secret pen thing. If they didn't have that, it wouldn't be enough. That alone makes me go like, okay, what I need, quick and easy, is accessible right there. All right, I think that's enough information on this bag. You've got a sense of it. Look at these guys' bags, the things that they're making. GUD, G-U-D bags. All right, I'll put a link to this bag and their website in the description below this video because I really like the aesthetic. I like the technical look. It's kind of like, it's like intense without being like I have a firearm on me. Good bags, buy good bags. Don't listen, guy, gal, whoever you are watching. Your bag is like a thing that matters, all right? It does. It's like, one time I was in Portland, there's a donut shop called Coco's Donuts. No, it's not fucking Voodoo Donuts. Shut up, I get it. You've read a travel book about Portland. No, Coco's Donuts was the donut that made me realize I could be a better man. You could have the same experience with your bag when it's made by a real manufacturer with a real point of view, when it's made by people who care for themselves. And that's why they make good shit. And in caring for themselves, they end up caring for you. And you can choose to care for yourself and buy yourself something that will last. Great utilitarian bag. Get into it, guys. Love you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for paying attention. Share this with your friends. Help me become like a channel that people go like, I love this channel. I don't know. Let's do it. If you feel like it, let's do it. Bye.